Hopefully streaming works okay. Last time I streamed it didn't work so well. I don't know what it is. But I did do a bunch of stuff before starting the stream, so hopefully it's a little bit better. I cleared out cache and all this other crap. It seemed like it was running okay though. I played a couple AI games just to test it out.
Alright. So the first map is going to be Infernal Shrines, and Please Don't Ban Diablo gets first pick. Okay. Alright. Do you want to create the lobby, or do you want me to do it? Up to you.
If you could, that'd be awesome.
Sure. Ooh. Are we friends? We're friends, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, this interface is new. It's been so long since I've observed that it looks. Looks different.
Yeah, dude.
This is awesome.
All right, I'm gonna make you the host.
Okay.
All right. Go spare. Mosley.
I'll make us referee so we can talk shit in game.
Right. Oh wait. Shit. All right. I had Discord on. I was hearing someone else talk. I thought I was going crazy.
Oh no.
No. I turned it off.
Okay.
I was like, who the fuck is talking to me? All right. Shin is playing. Tower Baron is playing. True Fu is playing. Zex is playing.
Are these where the teams are going to be?
Oh shit! We don't want
left, right, or?
Yeah. So left, right is fine. Bless you. So Loxley. It's okay. So Loxley goes to team 1. Yeah. Good job. Go spare Tower Baron.
I like seeing all these HEC portraits.
Fuck yeah, dude. Did you get yours?
No, yeah, I've been gone all weekend, so I'll probably do that this
Nice.
This next set of games.
All right. So, can you make the lobby mode tournament? Yeah. And make Tower Baron the captain on the left, and make yeah, we're good. And then team 1, yeah, we're good. Team 1 gets first pick.
Oh, cool.
Well, we're all here, so I don't know if you want to start. Up to you.
Yeah, for sure. I'll make sure teams are ready.
Right. Yeah, sure.
And then we'll get started. But thank you, those of you joining us for this wonderful tournament of Bush League.
Are we live?
Yeah, we are live.
Okay. Holy crap.
Okay. Here we go. Captain to Leviathan. So we should be all good, I think.
Yeah. Leviathan wants to be the captain. He wants to do the bands. So. Hello, everyone. All right, we're getting right into it.
Yeah.
So,
first map, Infernal Shrines. Should be fun.
So, FTBRG chose Infernal Shrines over first pick. So this should be very interesting to see here. So.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they have something maybe potentially set up for this specific battleground, but we'll have to see.
I wonder if they ban Diablo, because Diablo's been played a lot in the HUC, and he's been pretty good. So I'm wondering what they're gonna do here.
I do like this Junkrat ban though to start things off, because that poke is just so disruptive on the objective on Infernal Shrine. So I do like that. I don't know if anyone on FTBRG really plays Junkrat, but
well, they do have a new player that's subbing in for Bagan.
That's right.
This week, so he may be able to play him. So I'm not entirely sure, but I'm very curious. I mean, Junkrat provides a ton of poke and a ton of He provides a vision too with his those mines that he drops. So that's a pretty good ban. If I'm FTBRG, I'm just banning Diablo because I don't want to deal with it. So, but I'm very curious to see what happens here.
Yeah, with this new kit, he's just really, really strong right now, especially in the hands of these capable players. But I actually have a little bit of insider info on Digitality, who's the sub-in for FTBRG, because I've played a lot of heroes with him, and he's pretty darn good. Usually plays a lot of Arthas, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do see Arthas here, as Sonya does get banned out by FTBRG.
Wow. Okay. So Loxley's playing the Gray Mane. That's a comfort pick for him. So I'm curious. They didn't go Diablo here. Maybe they're doing something different. Please don't ban Diablo. Maybe calling their bluff and saying, well, we'll get him back on the turn. So I'm curious to see what Zex's team does here.
Yeah, and I'd be interested to see if they don't pick it up in this next round of the opening picks, if it does get banned out by FTBRG. But Varian Stukov quickly picked up by FTBRG. I like this Stukov, especially on Infernal Shrines, being able to put down that silence and really cut off ways of getting in and out of the objectives.
Mm-hmm. So far, all three picks so far have been comfort picks. Shin plays the Varian, and Leviathan plays the Stukov. So Stukov can be very powerful on this map because there's lots of ways for him to hide behind the during the objective. He can hide behind the walls. So, okay, here comes Garrosh here. What an awesome skin, by the way. I love that skin.
That skin is so good. Jada gets picked up, and we were talking about Junkrat earlier getting banned for his poke. Well, Jada does as well, if not a little bit better, because of the slows that she brings with her toolkit. And obviously Ring of Frost can be really powerful. But I mean, we have seen a mix of Ring of Frost and Water Elemental just in general.
I'm very curious to see. Oh, okay. They're not banning out Diablo. Diablo could still work here as a bruiser, but I guess they're choosing to stop the Malfurion. Interesting. I don't think Ghost Bear has played Malfurion all season, so I'm curious to see how this is going to work out.
Yeah, Malfurion is still really strong, so I don't blame him too much for banning that support out. It just provides a ton of healing, even with the Tranquility.
Malfurion totally wrecks Varian, so definitely a good idea to get rid of the Twilight Dream here. If I'm Please Don't Ban Diablo, I'm maybe thinking about banning. Zexrus has been playing a Nubarak a lot. Maybe ban that out. Okay, interesting. Li Ming. Okay, that's another comfort pick for Shin, but Shin usually plays the Varian here. So, do you have any idea who the new player is going to play?
I'm thinking he might play Arthas here in this situation. It's something he's comfortable with. Diablo is also another hero he's comfortable with, so we could see that picked up as well for FTBRG. But definitely a bruiser style warrior is definitely up his alley, just from having played with them multiple times in Heroes and Team League, and just how I've seen him play before. I don't know why I'm going down this, but I remember this time I was watching Trixler stream and he showed up in two of the games back to back, so it was really funny in Hero League to see that. He was once on Trixler's team and the other time against Trixler, so it was kind of funny to cheer differently. But it's going to be Murden, which will probably be Zexorus. I've been seeing him play a bit in Team League with the Murden. Phoenix as well getting picked up. A very strong range DPS, even with the recent changes to him, still very, very potent.
There's a high probability that the Zexrus goes Haymaker at level 10 with Murden. So for those of you who never see Haymaker, okay, here we go. Leoric and Lily here. These are both comforts for Please Don't Ban Diablo. So I'm pretty sure that Terrabrand will be on the Leoric and Ghost Bear will be on the Lily.
I think I'll actually be disappointed if we don't see Haymaker come out from Zex on the Murden. But we're going to see Gul'dan is the final lock for FTBRG. So what do you think about these drafts between both these teams? I like them both.
Well, I do like I like Please Don't Ban Diablo's draft a little bit more. But the thing is that I have no idea how the new player is going to perform. So, I mean, these are drafts are pretty typical of both teams. So I'm very curious to see how this looks. What do you think?
I'm thinking we probably will see the new player on the very end, maybe.
Okay.
Or the Gould. Oh, it's going to be the Gouldan. Sorry about that.
Oh,
I forgot. He does
okay.
play. He does play some range DPS as well. So we are going to load into Infernal Shrines with our two teams here, but
I think
FTBRG.
Yeah.
I like their draft. They have a lot of lockdown, a lot of poke as well, and they should be able to really control the objectives.
Mm-hmm.
And once they do get those heroics online, even more so with the fear and all the other tools that they'll have.
I think if Please Don't Ban Diablo communicates properly, because basically what Zex's team is doing, they're going to go for the point and click stun into a Stugoff root, right? Or a silence. And if they can communicate and peel for that individual who gets taunted, they have a really good opportunity to do well. But we'll see. Individual who gets here taunted, they have a. You want to read off names?
Sure. On the left side, we do have Please Don't Ban Diablo with Ghost Bear playing the Lily, Tower Baron on the Leorc, Loxi on the Greymane, EB's graphics on Jaina. Everyone's moving around, so the names are hard to read. And Blemsy on the Garrosh.
All right, we have Zextrus on Murden. We have True Fu on the Phoenix. We have Dignitality on Gul'dan, Leviathan on his Comfort Stukov, and Shin on Varian.
And start things off, the traditional meeting in the middle. Looks like, although we do have Garrosh kind of wrapping around the top to see if he can catch someone off that's a little too far ahead, but doesn't look like anyone is going to be overreaching.
What an awesome mount. What an awesome mount from Blemish there. Look at that Mad Max style mount. That's awesome.
That is really awesome. And they are going to go in. They do get the stun on the Digitality, but not going to be able to follow that up too much. Start and put some of the damage onto Zex. But just poking and prodding to start things off.
All right, so the Leorc is going to be in the top lane against the Phoenix. I think Phoenix should be able to win that lane if played properly. Ooh, there's a skirmish coming down in the bot right, and Gul'dan is dead. That was a really aggressive rotation there by the blue team.
Yeah, Please Don't Ban Diablo gets really aggressive there, and they get their aggressiveness rewarded with the kill early on onto the Gul'dan. And the question, some people might be thinking that have been following the Bush League, is the new player Digitality, was there a communication problem there?
I don't know. From what I can tell, I was actually playing with Zextrus and his team right before, and Zex was doing the shot calls. But we'll have to ask them after the game is over. But all right, so just 4 mid.
And a very early camp picked up by Please Don't Ban Diablo, so they're going to continue pressuring in this mid lane as much as possible.
The blue team is being extremely aggressive now. They're forcing out rotations, and red team is missing out Soak. They missed Soak in the mid wave earlier, and now they're missing potentially Soak in the bot lane.
Yeah, Zextrus is, I think, realizing that and moving down to try to
Mitigate.
body soak some of this at least. And Blemsy is there just in case Zextrus walks up there. But we do see now both teams just continuing to soak lanes. A big rotation on the bottom lane. I don't think they'll be able to get the Jaina. They get her really low. Oh, and they are going to be able to pick up a kill. Garrosh a little bit out of position, but isn't going to be punished too hard for that.
You gotta love that spray right there, the Rainer spray.
Oh
after
yeah,
death.
That's always good. I was going to talk before that that kill that the XP was in favor of Please Don't Ban Diablo, but that kill nearly evens it up as we get our first shrine started in the middle here.
If I'm the red team, I get this camp right now, the bot camp, and force a rotation during the objective. Or even if you lose the objective, you get value from the bot camp. Oh,
Gul'dan does get tossed here. The follow-up with Greymane is going to be enough damage, as well as the Lily healing to keep them up. But this puts FTBRG at a disadvantage to start things off on our first objective.
If I'm the red team, I'm just buying time and waiting for Gul'dan to come back. Now, the death timers are pretty short, so you should be able to come back in time to fight over the objective.
Yeah, and we do see Varian pick up that taunt, so they're going to have the double strong front line. And Garrosh is going to get taken out here as well. So the big win for FTBRG during this objective. And they're going to be able to start catching up in the minion battle.
Yeah, they should be able to zone them out if Zex is actually... Okay, Zex is anchoring pretty well. Shin's going in with the taunt on the Loxley. Greymane may get out of this. Is he going to get out? Barely gets out. So now with them all really low... They're all going to have to go back, and I think red team gets the objective now.
It looks like they should be in position to win this, but if they all tap, and it looks like most of them were able to, I think they can re-engage on this. Shin is a little bit low, and if he gets caught out, it's going to be trouble. But Zexus does get in huge trouble, gets tossed over, does have the dwarf toss available, so he is able to walk away, but I don't think that's going to be enough.
The one thing that the red team doesn't have is fast wave clear on the objective. That's the one thing they don't have. Gul'dan is okay at it, but they don't really have anything else. Ooh, wow, Gul'dan.
The Gul'dan a little bit far out of position, does get tossed back, and no way out of that, unfortunately.
What happened to the Gul'dan? Was he at the shrine when he got tossed? Or what happened?
He was to the right side of the shrine, kind of in one of the vents there, and they sniffed him out.
Got punished. Alright, so red team is getting the camp in the mid. That will help deep push mid during the objective. Alright. Alright, right now the Gul'dan the Phoenix should be splitting off the soak top, which is a good idea.
Yeah, Phoenix doing the rotation up there. Is Dex trying to get
that camp over. That can't stop the Punisher from coming over to the side.
Yeah, it did for quite a while and got about 25 to 30% life taken down on it. And now Zek's able to pull the Punisher back. Now it's getting really chunked down with the Garrosh a little low on life. Does have to back off. Stunned by Zexer. Zex's was hungry for a kill there, but not going to be able to pick it up. As we do have the Punisher eliminated here, but we do have a re-engage. Zexer's in a little bit of trouble, but they are going to counter-engage, it looks like.
Blue team got a lot of value from that first Punisher, and now they have a half-level lead, which means probably at the next objective, they're going to have level 10s, and red team may have to give it up. Unless they get a pick right now on the Garrosh. There's a Sun and the Silence, but Blemsy gets out of there.
Yeah, just barely not enough. We had the rotation down by Phoenix, so a little bit of a missed opportunity for Soak here as they rotate back up, and Leoric is still just hanging out there, but there's a big rotation on the bottom lane on the Shin. Shin gets tossed back. He is going to get body blocked here quite a bit, and they should be able to finish off Varian.
I thought that the W talents were the way to go if you go taunt Varian, if you're playing Varian. Am I wrong? I don't know.
I actually haven't played any of the new Varian since his rework, so I'm not sure, but I feel like that would be... that sounds right to me. Like, that's how it was before. I don't think they changed it enough for it to not be correct post changes.
Yeah, I think if you went W build, he actually lives through that, I think. But anyway, so there's a big push bot lane. And the red team is trying to... Ooh, Murden gets tossed, but jumps away a little bit.
Yeah, we are going to see the heroics come online for both our teams, as we do see Water Elemental picked up by our Jaina player. And Zex getting tossed again. Does he have the Dwarf Toss? He does. Here comes the World Breaker. Isn't going to really catch
that was a good
anyone.
silence.
The Fear, had it come in a little bit earlier, the Phoenix might have been able to get a kill there.
Greymane just walked out of there with like 8% health.
But they should... No, they're not going to be able to pick up Lily. Get Lily
the damage
really low,
was so unfocused that everyone was like at 10% health, but everyone else got out alive. Wow.
Yeah, what an interesting fight there.
It feels bad if you're the red team, because you definitely caught them out. And you should have gotten a kill for your hard work. But either way, things are still good. There may be collapsing top on to Leoric, who's overextended right now.
Yeah, it looks like that is exactly what they're doing.
He's
Leoric
very overextended.
Way too far ahead, far behind should say, and is going to Spectral Walk away. The taunt comes in from very end to keep him in place. The silence comes down as well, but not going to be able to complete that kill. But it does zone out this top lane to help set them up for our next objective.
Yeah. The problem is that when you send that many resources to go top to get that kill, if you don't get that kill, then they get this camp for free. So, oh, there could be an engage right here in the choke point. Okay. They're just going to clear the camp. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's good. They have to clear another camp, though, in the midst of this. And this allows Please Don't Ban Diablo to rotate up and get started on this objective pretty much for free. I mean, Zexus is going to be there to zone a little bit. And they're sitting for the rotation here. And
they're going the safe way. That's really smart. Very smart.
That's a really big thing. Those of you wanting to get better at heroes is knowing when to go the safe way.
Yeah, so this is the best fight they're going to have right now, the red team is, because they're on the same talent tiers. Ooh, Blemish is going to die.
Yeah, huge damage.
He should die. There you go. Good job. Good job, Shin.
Planet Cracker is able to take him out there, and they are able to just continue being aggressive here and get Leoric as well. The Water Elemental is down. They should be focusing on that and not letting it get free shots, and they do eventually get it down. Jaina are going to continue to poke here, but I don't know how much they're going to be able to get done down too.
They have to do the objective. They're going too slow with this. Can you show the talents, DJTyrant?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we'll bring those up.
Yeah, so it looks pretty good right now for the red team. Even though the blue team will get 13, I think they have to let this one go, though. Like, well, actually, they're coming up right now. If they get a good engage right now, they can get value. But I think if I'm blue team, I think they're just giving it up.
Yeah, I would give it up too, even though you're up on talents right now. Yeah. It's such a small margin for winning that objective that it might not even be worth going in there. As Lyric's going to push mid out a bit, as well as Greymane pushing out the bottom lane with this camp.
So they're splitting off the blue team. Greymane's bottom with the camp. Murden's mid with the Leoric. If I'm red team, you gotta siege this really hard. If they're gonna do 3-man like this, you have to go in and push really hard onto them.
Yeah, it looks like they're starting to get a little bit more aggressive, but they're not going to be able to pick up a kill playing this this passively.
I think well, it's okay. I was gonna say like Shin should have went on someone and then used Planet Cracker, but like it was on cooldown. So this is actually not too bad. Well, actually the bot lane, they're gonna give up a fort. So actually it's a trade actually. There's a big skirmish coming mid over the camp. They're gonna take the camp. The red team is.
This is a really aggressive play from FTBRG to try to invade on this camp because the rotations are going to start coming. Greymane is going to be a little bit slow to get into this, but Leoric is going to be able to control this fight somewhat and push him back. But Glemsy is in quite a bit of trouble. The Planet Cracker does come down. It is going to be enough to kill him. That
Planet Cracker won them that got them that kill right there. True Fu's in trouble. Ooh, the burst heal from Stukov is really good. Now Leoric is running away. He should be okay, I think.
Yeah, he is able to walk away from this, but a 2-for-0 trade on this camp as well. And the aggressiveness paid off for them.
Red team should push. Yeah, there you go. Good job, red team. You should push hard on this. You have a full minion wave with you. You have 2 dead. Push hard. Take structures. That's the name of the game of HOTS, is take structures.
Yeah, speaking of that, they will have to eventually respond to this bottom lane, still getting pushed out by this camp, but it's not. I don't think it's going to do too much damage. Yeah, Phoenix is going to get in here and start to whittle away on the siege minions.
They should actually. That's a good idea to back off. Be honest. So, I think if I'm red team, I'm just trying to get 16 and then just fight them again because I think they have the better team fight.
Yeah, we've seen the last 2 team fights really go in their favor, so they are going to pick up this camp, and I think they're considering invading here. Zerxer sees that it's almost done, so he's going to back off. The Dwarf Toss is offline, so I really like the Leoric heroic here, and they are going to be able to take out Zexerus. Yeah, no, he does get the
Jaina's
heal.
Dead.
Jaina gets taken out.
Gul'dan is barely surviving, but now he's dead. Ghostbeard now dies to Shin. Zexrush should be backing up, but he's going in. He's going in.
Zexrush going really aggressive. Is going to get taken out after saving himself using the heroic to keep himself up. But Shin just going aggressive.
Shin is 1v2ing. Gets out alive.
The Planet Cracker, almost a zoning tool, more or less. There is 16s come online for both teams after that fight.
If I'm the red team, get the camp top right. Get that pushing right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely agree. But we are going to see them take the bottom camp.
Bot camp is good too. That's actually another good idea as well. That actually will help deep push bot lane in the long run as well. So this is actually a good call.
Yeah, I do like this call. We are going to see them rotate up now, start contesting on this objective as it does come online. Please don't ban Diablo. First to engage on this, and the rotation is coming. Most of the heroics are offline. They do have fear though, so they can use that as a engagement tool here.
Oh, Stukov is in trouble. He got tossed. Oh, that's a dead Stukov right there. That was a good toss by Blemsy. It's good fear.
A huge pickup for Please Don't Ban Diablo. They are going to get a little bit low in the back here, but Shin is in quite a bit of trouble, and they do focus him down. Zexrush going to try to get Leoric in return. Does pick up a kill, but it's a 2-for-1 in favor of Please Don't Ban Diablo.
They're also low. Blue team is also low.
Yeah, and both Phoenix and Gul'dan are still up, so this is a scary situation for Please Don't Ban Diablo. Although they do have their Lili still up, so they should be able to sustain through this.
This is a pretty dicey for the red team. I think you just have to back off. Or one thing you can do if you're the red team, just poke them and help delay the shrine capture, because you are getting value out of the bot lane with that camp that they took. But
Please Don't Ban Diablo is going to win this shrine. Stukov does come in just towards the tail end of that, and this is still a fort though that they have to go through, so this is I think a pretty good situation for FTBRG, all things considered.
If I'm the red team, I'm just aggressive because they sent blue team's coming mid. Ooh, that was a good taunt.
But a good Planet Cracker to save digitality on this, and we are going to see him be able to
That was a good fear.
away. Oh! Greymane does go in, but he puts him behind the wall, and he's going to get punished for it.
Greymane's going ham.
But it's a... Oh, wait, no, the Greymane did get out. I didn't even see how he got out. That's impressive.
He's still behind the wall. He got flipped over right now.
Yeah, okay.
Shin is down, dead. This could be game right now.
This is going to definitely be game. Zexrush staying alive, that's a consolation prize for sticking around. But they are without a Punisher, though. We'll see if Zexrush is able to delay enough, but I don't think so. With the
I think so. I think it's game.
Yeah, they are burning through the shields. They're already down to 85% and quickly burning this down as the right clicks are focused on the core of FTBRG. The taunt for good measure. Zexrush dwarf tossing himself out, and that is going to be game in favor of Please Don't Ban Diablo.
GG's, well played.
Yeah, GG's all around.
Yeah, wow, okay. I feel as though that Zexrush's team wasn't really on point with their shot calls, I think. I feel like there was a little bit of miscommunication somehow in the middle of that game, but you have to give it to Please Don't Ban Diablo. They did play a really good game. They had some early struggles, and they actually overcame those struggles in the early to mid game by coming back and winning that game. Because in the past, their Achilles heel has been if someone dies, they just get tilted and they just kind of snowball after that. So it's good to see.
Yeah, definitely. And did we ever find out if it's best of 3 or just
best of 3? Best of 3.
Cool. So we are going to get some more games between Please Don't Ban Diablo and FTBRG.
All right, let me ask Tower Baron what map or first pick? Map or first pick? One thing to know as we're waiting for Tyrant to respond to the chat, is that what we're gonna do after after this particular series ends. Wait. Is that I'm going to create a survey. It's going to go launch it right after the series ends, where we have a questionnaire, a survey where we ask who you think the MVP is, who you think the best tank is, the most improved player, and so forth like that. So we're going to have the awards for Bush League Season 1, and we're going to show the winners during the finals on a week from today on Monday. So
nice. That'll be fun to see who everyone picks.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be cool to see who the community thinks the most improved player is, or who the best tank is, or the best healer is, and so I'm very curious to see what everyone thinks. I have my ideas, but we'll see what everyone else thinks for sure. And also, for those of you at home, I'm wearing my Bush League T-shirt. So in my last opportunity to cast during Season 1. So. All right, so the map, Please Don't Ban Diablo chooses the map pick, and they want to go to. Wait, wasn't that map? Wasn't Volskaya banned? Didn't Zexpress ban that?
I don't know. I wasn't a part of those discussions.
Yeah. Let me ask. I think I'm pretty sure Zexpress banned that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, knowing Zex, he doesn't he is not like that map at all.
Yeah, let me make sure. Let's see. Map pick. Sorry, everyone. I'm going through my Discord. That's been banned. Yeah. The stuff you have to deal with as you get everything all set up. So.
Yeah,
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're still live.
We were watching this, huh? Or as we do all the
behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, the behind the scenes live with everyone to see. So. All right, so I just told TyrantBaron that Volskaya has been banned. So now that he's thinking about it, what he wants to do, if he wants to do map pick or. All right, so they're going to go to Battlefield of Eternity. I'll create it right now. Battlefield of Eternity. Okay. Okay, let's add everyone. Let's see, Shin. Leviathan, Moxley. EBS Graphic, Ghost Bear. Alright. And Blemish. Alright. Oh, wait.
And just for my sanity, make sure FTBRG's on the right side and Please Don't Ban Diablo's on the left.
Okay. Alright, I can do that. Make observer. Alright, so who do you want on the right side again?
FTBRG.
Okay. Okay, I can do that.
Perfect.
No, see, I don't have an interface. I have to go off memory here. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Blemish, swap team. TyrantBaron. All right, who am I missing?
Digitality and Digitality's coming in.
All right.
And set to tournament draft.
All right, let's make you. All right.
I can do it too if you want to make me the.
Yeah. Okay. Let me DJTyrant make you the host. All right, you're now the host.
Okay.
And team 2 gets first pick.
Okay.
Or yeah, team 2. Zex's team gets first pick.
All right. And who's captain on Please Don't Ban Diablo again?
You got it right. TyrantBaron's the
Okay.
captain.
Cool.
All right.
So a little bit of a bathroom break real quick before we get underway.
Zex is baking brownies, apparently.
Yeah, supposedly.
Well, Zex, you never really know what Zex is really doing.
Yeah, that's a good question.
But it's okay. I'm drinking beer. I'm feeling good out of my massive stein here, so I feel good.
Mine's not massive, but mine also keeps my beer cold as well. So
all that matters is that it stays cold.
Yep.
All right. Zex is AFK, so we'll wait for Zex to come back here. So, all right. So I'm very curious to see. So actually, Please Don't Ban Diablo wanted this map, so I'm very curious to see what they're going to run here. I think they're going to probably go prioritize the Garrosh again because they did get some good value out of those tosses from Blemish. So it's actually, speaking of that, it's actually Blemish was more of the offlaner / assassin for the team, but they moved him over to tank and moved EBS graphic to an assassin. So it's very interesting to see the new dynamic of Please Don't Ban Diablo now with their new team compositions and stuff like that. So
yeah,
and also back to the first game is that Ghost Bear had some pretty good cleanses too. There's one or two at least that he saved his friendly team from getting blown up. So that was a pretty good job by Ghost Bear. So, and let's see. All right, I like how Zextrus is delaying the inevitable. So, but I'm very curious to see what the FTBRG does. I think they're going to probably prioritize the I was going to say the Shin, but Shin's playing with the variant again. He's on Twitter. Zextrus is on Twitter.
Really?
Apparently in chat. That's what Leviathan is saying, is that he's on. All right. We're ready. We're ready. Let's do it.
All right. I'll count him down and we'll get started for game number 2 between FTBRG and Please Don't Ban Diablo. Please Don't Ban Diablo up 1-0. Looking to close it out here. FTBRG, they have to get something going here.
You know, as someone who casted, this is my second time casting, it's super annoying to say the team names. Like, Please Don't Ban Diablo and FTBRG or whatever. It's super annoying.
It's
super
awful.
trolling.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
Probably the worst was when I was casting the playoffs to get into HEC, and it was Chew Ate My Hot Dog. I don't know. I don't even remember what we abbreviated it to, but we eventually were just so tired of saying Chew Ate My Hot Dog.
You just call him Hot Dog.
Yeah.
Or Dog. All right. So I'm very curious here. Now, I think if I'm the red team, if I'm Zex's team, I'm just banning out Garrosh. This is a map where you can get a ton of value from Garrosh, and they got value on Infernal Shrines with it. So if I'm them, I'm just taking it out of the rotation. See if you can.
Garrosh absolutely just destroyed them that last game. I mean, from start to finish.
There you go. I like that ban. Like, it's a respect ban, but it's also a meta ban at the same time. So that is something I do not fault them at all. I actually encourage that. I would do that too if I was Zex's team as well. So, any ideas on what Please Don't Ban Diablo is going to ban out? I would go.
That's a good question. I mean,
I'd go Variant. Unless you're like either maybe Phoenix. They've shown to play Phoenix. They've shown to play Varian. A new Brack can be really good because of the Cocoon, and that unless you have the Phoenix is banned out here. Okay.
Yeah, I do appreciate that because that was definitely something that gave them a bit of trouble in that last match.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that they're recognizing that and wanting to make sure that they don't have to adjust too hard to that again.
I wonder if they're going to prioritize. I don't think Leviathan plays Malfurion because Malfurion has been played. He's been first picked all day today in HGC. So I wonder if Leviathan could play it because he actually. Oh, okay. They're going for wave clear. I mean, wave clear. They're going to go for Immortal.
For the objective, yeah.
For the objective. So this is where they go Hanzo. I think Please Don't Ban Diablo is going to go Hanzo because Loxa can only play Greymane. Yeah. All right. Okay. So they're gonna flip the switch and put they're gonna take Varian away from the red team. So I'm very curious here. Now, if I am if I'm Zex's team, I'm gonna try pick a healer with the cleanse, whether that's Lily. Leviathan has played Lily pretty well, and he does have cleanse. I would go with that. Maybe even Rhaegar. Leviathan has played Rhaegar before. But I think this takes away Stukov now from Zex's team.
Yeah, it really hurts their ability to pick those, like you said, those supports that don't have the cleanse in their toolkit. If they want to go the Malfurion kind of has a cleanse. I believe it's at 4 or 7 now.
At the 7.
Yeah, at 7. But they are going to pick up the ETC and the Lily, so we're going to see a cleanse, and we're going to see
a mosh pit
from ETC. Second round of bans coming in though, and now with both with FTBRG having their support and warrior, it'll be interesting to see how they decide to ban this out.
I think they may just ban out Gul'dan again if they're afraid of it, but Gul'dan didn't really have that much of an impact, so maybe they let that one go. I'm more curious to see what FTBRG bans, because they could ban out Hanzo maybe. They could still ban out Garrosh. There's still a lot of weapons. I know EBS Graphic loves to play Li Ming. This is a good Li Ming map. They have the team comp for it. They actually can blow it up. Actually, I would love to see a Li Ming ban actually from Zex's team. That was a really good ban. True Mr. Fu is a really good Blaze player. So it's actually very possible that the red team will prioritize Junkrat, because he has been playing Junkrat.
True Mr. Fu in chat complaining about them banning all his heroes.
Well, when you're now the curate hero, that's what happens to you.
They do ban the Stukov though.
Yeah, that's a really good. That really combos really well with the variant. You stun someone or you taunt someone, and then you just drop a silence underneath it, and that's a dead character. So that's a good ban. And also it forces Ghost Bear into. Actually, Ghost Bear primarily just plays Lily and Stukov. So now they're gonna probably maybe try to put him on Uther now. Maybe he has played that before. He has played Decker Kane, but they're doing healer last. That's a big. Okay, that's interesting.
I think that's safe here because there's not going to be a second healer picked up. At least I don't think, from FTBRG. I feel like that's a really hard strategy to pull off. I mean, we've seen it kind of pulled off in HGC here and there, but it's definitely not common.
I do know that Please Don't Ban Diablo has been playing with a solo support Abathur. I don't think that's going to happen now because it's a 2-lane map, but it's possible they run this. But I still think that red team could go Junkrat. That would provide a lot of vision and a lot more control in team fights. And True Mr. Fu has shown that he can play that.
Sorry, I'm reading chat. It's cracking me up. Super Dave says they took Lily, forfeit. Let's play the next match. And Schizophrenic calling out Zex for stealing his memes. Oh, good times. But we are going to see that Canard go all the way down. We're going to see Artanis Lunara, so they'll have a lot of damage for our objective.
I don't know if Artanis synergizes well with Lunara, because they have to, like... Artanis could bring a Greymane into the face of Lunara if done improperly. Mm-hmm. So this is very, very interesting. But they will... Basically, Zex's team is going for this... Ooh, Decker Kane. This is going to be very interesting. But Zex's team is going for the race here. So...
They definitely are going for the race. And Deckard is a really interesting hero. I mean, it really requires a lot of coordination on your team's behalf. And that last match did show that Please Don't Ban Diablo, they do have that coordination though.
So Please Don't Ban Diablo did run Deckard Kane 2 weeks ago, and they got stomped on Cursed Hollow. So this is obviously a smaller map, so maybe they can get more value out of Deckard Kane. I don't like Deckard Kane very much. I think that I don't know. This is gonna. They should have went maybe with an Uther or Rhaegar, I think. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, maybe Ghost Bear can pull a rabbit out of his hat and do a really good job. Because I've only seen him play it once. So if he plays well, they win the game, I think.
Yeah, most of. I definitely would like to have seen Uther, just to give them a bit more burst healing and that divine shield to possibly help someone out of the...
Variant? Or the Greymane?
Yeah. But we are going to have our match started here on Battlefield of Eternity. We have EBS Graphic on the Leeming, Locust Lee on the Greymane, once again Ghost Bear on the Deckard, Kane, Blebsy on the Varian, and Tower Baron playing Leoric.
We have Dignitality on Artanis. We have True Mr. Fu on Lenara. We have Leviathan on Lily, Zexorus on ETC, and Shin on Lavala.
Yeah, and no surprise to anyone, we do have all the talents you'd expect for Battlefield of Eternity on the side of FTBRG, Hungry Arrow, and the amateur opponent. And boy, Leviathan is just spamming the emotes from lately.
Oh man. Okay.
Deckard already putting down a bunch of healing potions. Do you see ETC slide in? Does get a stun. They get a swap onto the Greymane. Knock damage is not going to be there though.
Okay, so they actually sent Lenara top lane against the Leoric. So Lenara has to be very, very careful because she can get ganked pretty easily. Mm-hmm.
And True Mr. Fu, that skin's a little like 6 months too early.
All right.
Would you see the stun come down on Digitality? They are going to engage on him. That Deckard Kane stun that's telegraphed 100 miles away.
So why isn't Artanis in the soul lane? Like, I don't understand that. That's a very interesting call to make.
Yeah, I'm actually curious about that as well, and might have to have a little chat with
that. Is very, very interesting because they're not rotating. They actually legitimately want Lunara top. So
yeah, Lunara's doing okay, but she's getting caught out here, and this is getting her dangerously low that she's going to have to go back and tap. Oh, and the wave is starting to go in Tower Baron's favor.
I think if I'm Zex's team, I'm just trying to get to level 10. That's the primary goal, is to survive to level 10, and then you get the mosh pit. Because they don't have any. They have Lin Ling's, and they have maybe Greymane to stop that. So
yeah, and Lunara is just getting beat up in this top lane right now. Is it going to push this wave back, but it's just getting worse and worse for her.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I had to send you some bits.
It's all good. It's all good. FTBRG does pick up the early camp in the bottom lane, so they are going to continue this aggression in this lane, trying to get it done. Xerxes does get stunned.
I feel like the camp is a little bit early. They could have gone in a little bit later, but actually, they're actually in a lot of trouble now. ETC is, but he power slides out and gets out. Artanis is in trouble. He's a little overextended. All right, so this is a mistake you shouldn't be doing. You should be going back for full. You shouldn't tap here. You don't waste your tap yet. You want to save your tap for the engage when you're fighting mid. So this is going to be interesting to see. I think the red team is going to be on the offensive here. They didn't kill that camp. The main shaman is still alive. That's bad. They have to they have to burn this really fast. The red team is.
Yeah, that's really not a good position for them to start things off, and they are going to be able to initiate halftime first, but they're not going back.
Okay, it's dead. Okay,
oh, it got cleared out.
It's cleared up. Okay, that's good. All right, red team is going to be on the. Ooh, that's a really overextension by Zexorus there, but I think he's okay.
A really advantageous positioning though.
Artanis is in trouble.
Artanis does get taken out as well. I mean, maybe they can continue to poke this. Leviathan's a little bit in trouble, is able to walk away and get himself healed back up, but I feel like they should be able to poke this out. They are going to wait for Artanis though. Probably the wise thing to do in this situation with the short death timers.
Zex has to check that bush. You got to check that bush. All right, the Lenara dies, and I still think the red team can still poke this out because the death times are still pretty short, so they can actually still come back and attack this. Because actually, they have the Greymane doing the objective right now.
Yeah, they have to decide to do this now though. Zexor is getting really low, Varian coming in to try to finish him off, but not going to be able to. Oh, Zex, you got to head back.
Oh, Zex.
I thought he was safe in the bush there, but just not not when you have a Li Ming around.
The bush isn't safe when they see you go in the bush.
Yeah, exactly. And we are going to see the next or the first immortal appear for Please Don't Ban Diablo, and they should be able to get some decent value out of this.
All right, now they're sending Artenis bottom. That's okay, like that. Oh, Lily, back up, Lily. There you go. Wow, Zex really likes to go in deep.
And he's gonna get punished for it here.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is that you want to power slide towards your team, not away from your team. So, but it's okay. The red team, Zex's team should be okay here. The Mortal's almost dead. As long as they just play passively, they should be okay. Actually, now everyone's backing up. They don't have cleanse yet. Oh, Vala. They're chasing Vala. They're chasing. They're going. I think that's a dead Vala.
Yeah, that's going to be a dead Vala. That's going to be a fort in the top lane as well because of this minion pressure and their aggressive forward positioning.
Yeah. All right. That's good cleanse there by Leviathan. All right, so at this point from the red team, you just gotta soak because they have a full level and a half lead on you. Your goal is to try to get a 10 as fast as possible because if not, they're gonna lose the next objective. So, all right, they're getting the camp. I think that's okay. All right, so blue team gets top camp. I think they're gonna rotate probably to mid or maybe to bot lane. There's a skirmish having bot lane at the camp area between the Artanis and the York, but they both leave that.
Yeah, they are gonna leave that be for now. Oh no, Lunara.
They're yeah. You see, that's the problem. If you're Lunara and you're by yourself like that, you're in deep trouble. I feel like these rotations.
And that's just nighty night for Lunara.
Yeah, at this point, I think if I'm the red team, I'm just siege bot right now, and try to get 10s. That's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, with the changes to towers, though, this isn't going to catch them up nearly as much as it did
a week ago.
Yeah, it did a week ago. They are going to get both towers, though. That gets them closer to 9, but heroics are just now coming online for Please Don't Ban Diablo. We'll have to see what they decide to get. Is they do pick up Curse Bullet on a Greymane, so a little bit different than we saw them do last game. FTBRG, they're just going to try a race here, and I think that's about all you can ask for.
This is actually okay. They can get to half level, and then if they lose the objective, then they only have to deal with a half shield and immortal. That's okay. Zex is by himself in the mid against 3 members of the enemy team. Taunted Artanis is he gets blown up.
Louise, he gets completely blown up. Looking at heroics, though, we do have March of the Black King picked up by Leoric. We do have Wave of Force as well by the Li Ming, so giving them a bit of control. And this is total dominance by Please Don't Ban Diablo right now.
I don't know if March of the Black King is the way to go. I mean, that's a Hero League talent, at least in terms of Bush League MMR. I think Entomb would have been better because you can totally isolate the Vala and the. Oh, did DTC die?
Yeah, X got caught out. He was really far up trying to. No, he actually went up to go after and defend their immortal, but. The rotation.
Artanis is about to get blown up.
Artanis gets blown up. Lunara is completely out of position. This is not looking good for FTBRG.
Lily's gonna die right here if she's not careful. Okay, she's backing up. All right. See, they're just defending 4 and letting Greymane chunk down the immortal.
Mm-hmm. So and heroics just barely now getting online. All right. Mosh Pit, we do see the Rain of Vengeance as well from Vala. They are going to have to defend bottom a little bit, but they do have this immortal pushing. Yeah,
so actually, okay, if I'm the red team, you can't have Zexrus top like that. You need to have Artanis top. If ETC went stage dive, then that's fine, but this is kind of okay. Red team is okay. They can still defend this. They probably have to concede the bottom fort here, but they should be okay. As long as they keep their keeps and no one dies, they should be okay.
FTBRG is lucky that the
it gets blown up by the taunt.
I was gonna say FTBRG was lucky that the fort wall wasn't down there because they got 3 stunned by the
Lily's really far away. He's gonna get blown up.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Dead.
The Jugs comes out, but it just is not enough as the resets come in for Li Ming. Varian a little bit low, but is going to get healed up by our resident old man.
All right, the red team still has a chance here. Even though they're down on talent tiers, they're still okay. I think as long as they have their...
I didn't even notice that they took Lornado there. That's so funny.
Okay, so all right. They only have one way to. They have 2 ways: Decker Kane and Li Ming to stop the mosh pit. So they still have a shot. If Leviathan can coordinate his cleanse and cleanse the mosh pit, the red team still has a chance here. But all right, so red team's getting the camp. Blue team's probably going to rotate top to get the top camp, I believe.
They should. Tower Baron's just hanging out there to see if there's a rotation coming.
Can we see the talents for Greyman? Can we see the stacks for Greyman? Jimmy?
Yeah, we're at 5 currently.
All right, we're at 5. Okay, so all right, so this is okay. All right, so the blue team's going to get the top camp here. The red team is moving as a 5-man, which I think is okay now at this point. Blue team has shown that if someone's by themselves, they'll get blown up. So this is actually a good idea for red team to do this.
Yes, they're going to clear out bottom lane, while the top lane does get completely cleaned out. And we are going to have another Immortal phase starting.
Red team is trying to get 13, I think, with this push bottom. This is a very dangerous place to be. They could get flanked. Okay, actually, they had the Lunara Wisp to provide vision.
Yeah, I don't think that Wisp is going to get them the vision that they want for this rotation.
Yeah.
No.
It's actually a good idea. They actually got this for free, and blue team wants the camp. So this is a good trade for FTBRG. So this is where they're on the offensive. They should be defending here. They don't have 13s yet. They should not be doing this. But blue team is defending, and red team is splitting up. Oh, Lunara's going to take out the camp top. Okay. I think Artana should be doing that, but okay, let's see what's going on here. Oh, you can't be fighting this.
Yeah, I'm not sure about why you would be engaging on this. Xerxes getting really low. The Jugs has to come out just to keep them up here.
That's a good Jugs. But I don't know why you engage like that when you're Lunara's. All right, anyway, they're going to kill the whatever you call that camp. That guy.
ETC gets blown up really quickly there. And now Artanis in a bit of trouble, does get pushed off by the Leoric, and now it's once again Please Don't Ban Diablo just controlling this side of the map.
I don't know why, if you see the variant picked in the draft and you don't ban out the Li Ming, you know for a fact that that's EBS Graphics' second best hero. You have to ban that out because the blow up is super easy with it. But anyway, all right. They have a full shield. This is easily going to be a keep in the top lane. They can end it if they get 16s here. They could end this.
Yeah, they get 16s to get a couple picks, and that's game number 2 in the series.
Yeah,
going for Please Don't Ban Diablo. So FTBRG fighting for their lives here.
All right, there are GGs in chat. What is Leonard? Okay, that's what Leonard is doing. Okay. All right, so here we go. They need to defend this pretty well. If I'm Zexus, I'm just throwing out a mosh pit, trying to do something here.
Yeah, and now would probably be the best time to try to get something. But he is going to get taunted out and immediately killed there. The Clean's not able to keep him alive or help him walk away from it.
This is, I think this is a game right here. Okay, so Greyman's going in on Artanis.
Yeah, Artanis is going to get dropped here.
Lily may die though. Loxley dies. Sorry. That That. Ooh. Okay.
Well, you were right. Lily did die.
Yeah. They don't have a lot of siege now with Greymane dead though, so they don't necessarily. They may not be able to end here because ETC is coming back.
This Immortal is still pretty healthy, so it's gonna chunk down a lot of damage here. And
you gotta throw out a mosh pit, Zex.
Yeah,
you need to get it.
There hasn't been a single mosh pit this game at all, Zex. Come on, throw one out. This is
just stop the damage from coming out.
Just go in there and do it. Come on, Zex, right now. There we go. Does get 2 in it. Can we get a kill? Nope.
I think it was too late. It was too late for it.
It was too late. I wasn't paying attention to the health of the core. I was just looking for that mosh pit, and then it's over.
Well, GG's well played. Congratulations to Please Don't Ban Diablo as they move on to the finals to play Tower Baron Squared.
Yeah, that should be quite exciting. We do have. I have the stats up for folks because I missed them last time, but Li Bing, 32k hero damage, putting in the work, 0 deaths.
Yeah, you can't give the best player his best character, so you can't do that. That's something you just can't allow to happen, especially when they go Varian, when they have a blow up potential with it. So, but it was a good game. The Li Bing played really well. So did Decker Kane did pretty well. He was never really under pressure the entire game, but the Varian did really well. Leviathan on the Lily did pretty well. I still have to question why was Lenora soloing top so much? I don't understand that, but either way, good games there. Good games. Good season from FTBRG.
I do have to point out though, it was 15 kills to 1, so pretty hard dominance in that game from Please Don't Ban Diablo. But yeah, like you said, they get to go to the finals of Bush League, and that should be a really good series. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, on Monday we're gonna have Goon do the commentary for the finals on Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. So that should be very interesting to see. And we will unveil the Bush League awards for season 1. So please come in next week and come hang out with all of us. We would love to have you.
Yeah, definitely should be a really great time. But I think that's it for us for tonight.
Thank you for having me.
But yeah, thanks for coming on and commentating. It was a lot of fun and some fun games.
Yeah, thank you for lowering your standards and allowing me to co-cast with you this week.
It's all good. It was a lot of fun though.
Yeah, I had a great time.
I always like casting with new people.
Yeah, I'm sure like how bad I was doing today. This will probably be the last time I do it. But either way, thank you very much, though.
Yeah, no problem. But anyways, I think we are going to chat TV versus TV squared.
That's gonna be so annoying for Goon to say out loud because Tyran's on the other team.
I know. Every time I cast, I've casted Tower Baron against Tower Baron squared.
Yeah. It was week 3. It was your first time doing it.
Yeah,
and you were
I was like, oh great, this is awful.
I know.
Who did this?
When I watched the replay, I was just laughing my ass off because you were getting totally confused about who's Tower Baron and who's Tower Baron squared.
Yeah. Oh, and if you haven't checked it out yet, check out the top 10 plays of Bush League regular season.
Yeah, if you go
it's
to
a really cool video.
If you go to Gang Push Squad, the YouTube channel for Gang Push Squad, youtube.com/Gang Push Squad, you'll find the top 10 plays, quote unquote plays for Bush League in season 1. Some of them are misplays. Half of them are fails actually.
Yeah, half of them are Zex, which is kind of funny.
But please check that out because Tower Baron of Please Don't Ban Diablo created that video, so please go there and check that out. Yeah,
definitely. And where can people follow you? What are you doing these days in Heroes?
You can just follow us at gangpushsquad.com or go to Twitter/gangpushsquad. That's the best way to reach out to all of us.
There you go. And you can always follow me at DJTyrant on Twitter, where I post whatever I'm up to in the world of Heroes. And make sure you follow Nexus Comms Hots. Find any casting that we do. And we'll see you next time for some more Heroes action. Thanks again, Fringe Average, for hanging out with me and casting. And
thank you for casting all season 1.
Yeah, definitely. No, it was a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll I'm gonna try to play next season somehow.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get myself in.
Oh man.
I gotta practice though.
Oh man, you're gonna put your hand in the cookie jar, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, we'll catch you all later. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and thanks everyone for the bits all through the night, and we'll see you soon. Stay tight.